Gene Hoyas, whose brilliant piece I just read on the air from New Jersey, WABC Country. How are you, sir?
I'm flattered, Dr. Levin. Thank you very much for the compliment. I got home from a long day of work, had the radio on, and then heard you reading this, and I'm thinking to myself, these words sound awfully familiar.
I gave you credit. He's
reading my post, and I opened it up, and sure enough, there it was. Well, I don't know if you noticed, that's part 6. It's actually an 8-part series, and I basically outline everything about Governor Christie that indicates he's anything but a conservative, be it the state budget, appointees, political endorsements, cap and trade, any of that. His actions have all been carefully documented. The frustrating thing is conservatives in New Jersey have known this about Governor Christie for a very long time, suspected it about him before the gubernatorial election, which is why a great many of us supported Steve Lonigan in the primary. After Christie was elected, a lot of us held our nose. I mean, it was either Christie or Corzine, so we held our nose, voted for Christie, expected the worst, and pretty much got it. And we've been documenting it ever since.
Well, Gene, let me ask you this, Gene. We have all these folks inside the Beltway, and some of them outside, who have access to some fairly prominent websites, and they keep begging Christie to get in, and I keep, what the hell for? What are they talking about?
And what they're talking about is ultimately boils down to what they don't know they're talking about. What a lot of people nationwide see is the bravado and the bluster and the viral YouTube videos and the sound bites, and they see a man who appears to be this powerful figure taking on the unions, talking tough on the budget, talking tough about how we have to come to terms with New Jersey on the precipice and yada yada yada. But they aren't there. They aren't here. They're not here in New Jersey. They're not monitoring what Governor Christie is actually doing. And what he's actually doing is, in fact, very little. There's a great deal of talk. There's just very little action, and ultimately what we're seeing is papers getting moved from one side of the desk to the other.
Well, Gene, I got to go soon, but wouldn't you also say that he's the one putting out a lot of the speculation about himself? I mean, this doesn't just happen. The candidate, the would-be candidate, the putative candidate, the governor, he's got a whole guy that works on digital YouTube stuff and keeps putting it out there.
Oh, sure. Oh, absolutely. There's a certain amount of self-aggrandizement involved here. There's no question about that. And there certainly is an argument that can be made that Governor Christie is being coy when it comes to presidential aspirations. I think, though, that he knows he's got a paper trail. He knows he has a record. You were, thankfully, one of, if not the first major network radio talker who brought this to people's attention when some time ago you began expressing second thoughts about him. And the more you looked into it, the more you say, there's something about this guy that's just not striking a resonant chord here.
I have no reason to oppose him. And then every time I'm watching the Ground Zero Mosque, he says, both sides are at fault. Wait a minute, what's that?
Right.
Illegal immigration. I'm for comprehensive. Whoa. What's that? He campaigns for Mike Castle. Yeah. He's a green guy. Mm-hmm. In some respects, he's a gun. I go, what the hell is this? And everybody's saying, go Christie, go. I said, slow down. Let's take a look. Honestly, it's a matter of analysis. It's not a matter of, I don't live in New Jersey. So,
and unfortunately, there are a lot of pundits, there are a lot of media people who are cheerleaders for the governor, and I'm pretty sure they really don't know all that much about him. Their knowledge is very superficial and based on what they're hearing, and let's be honest, what they're hearing is very tantalizing. It's wonderful. Conservatives are starved for tough
leaders.
Yeah, but the trouble is they're reacting to it and saying, yeah, go Christie, but they have no idea what this man is all about.
All right, Gene. Excellent website. You can give it out again. We will link to it. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. I just wanted to add that I had helped found Conservative New Jersey, but if people want to read more of my writing, I'm at a different, I founded a different blog now. It's rightdirection.com, and it's pursuing the same thing. We want to establish movement conservatism, Reagan conservatism in New Jersey, and I'm proud to say at rightdirection.com we have linked to your blog. It's prominent in our blog roll.
All right, my brother. Well, thank you very much, and keep up the good work, because I know right now we're swimming against the tide. I don't really care, but we just can't afford a mistake. Thank you for your work, buddy. Take care.